All right, hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between Foggy and Lawliet. Based off, well, I'm not going to really say anything. Let's go ahead and just speed things up. Lawliet losing game number 1 as Foggy was able to pull out a very, very interesting victory, taking down the early Ancient of War, and then, oh wow, taking down the early Ancient of War and preventing any units from really being trained. We'll see what will be going on here in game number 2 as Ancients of War are already out. Demon Hunter now coming across, attempting to finish off this Renegade Wizard creep camp here, but it looks like Foggy wants to end this fast, as Foggy now making his way over with the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter now going to be coming across over here back to the left, going after a single Wisp. That Wisp is taking some damage. The Demon Hunter has picked up True Shot Aura, relatively useless right now. As you can see, the Demon Hunter now just going after all these units. All right, there's a mana burn there. Ancient of War still absorbing a lot of damage as the Ancient of War now looking to back off. Demon Hunter does have a significant experience lead as there is a bit of a battle going on in the center portion of the map right now. Wisps, however, need to continually repair this Ancient of War as the Demon Hunter going after the other Demon Hunter here. Mana burn, -9 there. Not too much to really write home about as the Demon Hunter now going after the Ancient of War. Ancient of War may get taken down for a second time, and Foggy is going to be taking a big lead early on in this match. This is not looking good so far for Lawliet. Lawliet now going to be forced to back off here, and back off any of attempts at expanding and trying to make this a long-term game. Demon Hunter coming across over here, going after the other Demon Hunter still. No boots of speed, as we are teching to, well, no, not teching the tier 2. So a little bit of an interesting point there. As you can see, another Moonwell being constructed, and is Lawliet going to end up losing any of these units here? All right, Ancient of War now training up Huntresses. That's going to be a very big problem. You can see a Hunter's Hall also being placed down by Lawliet, but what is the point unless you have either an Ancient of Lore or an Ancient of War? Back down across over here, Demon Hunter now doing a little bit of clearing up on his own. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3, a little bit more hit points. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Demon Hunter going to be able to clear out this Apprentice Wizard creep camp and pick up a rather useful item for himself as well. Meanwhile, back across, dual Ancients of War training up Huntresses, and this is going to be interesting indeed as we see a Mantle of Intelligence picked up by Lawliet's Demon Hunter. Back down across over here, more and more Huntresses are being added, and Huntresses, with their very powerful glaive bounce damage, may be able to do exactly a lot of damage here. All right, Rogue gonna go ahead and get cleared up. There it goes. Now level 2 on that Demon Hunter after the Wizard gets taken down, as we see the Renegade Wizard off over here now going to get picked off. Now, Terranistan is a rather large map, so we'll see what is going to be going on in this matchup. And you know what? I need to turn off the light above me. It is just absolutely cooking me in this heat. Hold on. All right, Lawliet picking up a Goblin Shredder as well, and the Goblin Shredder may actually be the saving grace for Lawliet. Lawliet doesn't have that many production buildings, but he does have a Glaive Thrower under production and also going for an Ancient Protector. He does not want a similar outcome that we saw in game number 1. Perhaps he suspects that his opponent is going to be trying to do a very similar strategy, as we're taking a look off over here. All right, Huntresses coming across. There is a Shadow Melded unit. Demon Hunter now heading off to the north. Double Circlets of Nobility, as we're looking at what the Demon Hunter will be doing next. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3, Gloves of Haste, and a Potion of Greater Healing. All very useful items, as the Huntress is now going after the Kobold Tunneler here. Demon Hunter is still doing his solo hero attempt, clearing out more and more creep camps. May be able to get to level 3 here. Or actually, I think he might be just a bit shy. Let me see if I'm right. Maybe 495? No, 493. Yeah. So Demon Hunter just a little bit shy. Is he gonna try and clear out perhaps one unit, the Shadow Priest, off of a mana burn or something to that effect? Yep, there you go. Gonna get level 3 this way, and then most likely back off, and knowing that he did that little bit of damage. Nope. Yep, he is now backing off. Back across over here, there is one Huntress there. You can see Glaive Throwers and Impaling Vorpal Blades being added. So interesting choice. Vorpal Blades also being added as well to help with the damage. All right, one lone archer not allowing that catapult to go through, or that glaive thrower to go through. A little bit curious as to why not, as Ancients of Lore are now being trained up as well. Back across over here, Demon Hunter finishing off the Enforcer, and this is a complete mind flip of what happened in game number 1. Instead of trying to go for a quick game, he just wants to dig in his heels and counter his opponent, and then eventually be able to push back at another time. All right, where is that other glaive thrower? You can see the Ancient Protector there, the Vorpal Blades there, causing so many problems. Archer is right there, and the Archer just has to sit there for a little while, and you know what? She's got Moonwells to back her up, so she is actually a rather difficult target to take down. All right, Moonwells still getting added here, and the Demon Hunter at level 3. What is he gonna do next? All right, you can take a look. Tree of Eternity now being teched. Dual Ancient of Lore being added. Are we going for the Keeper of the Grove for perhaps Thorns Aura? As we're now gonna be going, oh wow, into a Zeppelin drop. Oh, a Zeppelin drop. That is probably not gonna be suspected. It is actually possible to drop Zeppelins, drop a Zeppelin here, attack the ground here, and then take down some trees, and then just slowly make your way here, and then start destroying everything here. That is gonna, well, if he actually does that, I am gonna be very surprised. Oh well, no, this creep camp is already cleared out, so he can drop here, and then clear here, and then start attacking immediately. That is going to be a huge advantage. Yeah, he sees exactly that. Is Lawliet gonna be doing exactly that? Oh, there's the triple. Yep, taking down those trees, and this, he got cheesed, and he is cheesed, so he is upset. Gonna go ahead and pick up those units here in just a moment. There he goes. Oh, there's a Hippogriff already. All right, the Hippogriff is coming in, trying to get some damage off onto those units. Is he going to be... Oh, there's a slow from a Mud Golem, purposely doing that already, and that Hippogriff is not going to be able to finish it off. All right, is that last Goblin Zeppelin going to get dropped? That is the question, and yes, it will. So much damage being dealt across, and that is so difficult. All right, more units getting picked up and carried back down again. And you can see that there is also that one particular, what was that? One particular Forest Troll Berserker who is making sure, well, is this going to get taken down? Oh my goodness, that is so difficult. Is that Goblin Zeppelin going to get taken out? That is a huge issue, as it is just running around in circles right now. It gets taken down. There is now level, there's some big experience gains, but this is going to be very difficult to try and clear. You can see that the Goblin Zeppelins are right there, and there's Keeper of the Grove now dropping in here as well. A bit of attacking going across. There is an entangle right there as the archer is now being picked up. Meanwhile, back on the other stage, the Huntresses are now wandering around here. Demon Hunter does have mastery training on those bears, so during this time, during all that rather cute play, he's actually built up a rather significant late game army. All right, it looks as though these units are going to get cleared out. Keeper of the they actually might be able to finish off some of those units here. There goes level 2 on the Keeper of the Grove now. Going to finish off the remaining units, as Lawliet losing the remnants of his, well, intriguing drop play. Did not get that much mileage out of it, as we can see the Demon Hunter is sitting at level 4 though, so all of the units that were killed on the far end of the map did actually give experience, but without a Keeper of the Grove of Lawliet, it is going to be difficult to go up against any unit because of Thorn's Aura. Thorn's Aura reflects back 10% of the damage dealt by those bears, so that is going to slowly chip away at their health, and that is only at level 1 Thorns Aura. Level 2, level 3, 20 and 30% respectively, as the Demon Hunter now is just still wandering around here. All right, let's take a look. Huntresses are all right there. Are we seeing a hero? No, we are not. We are just seeing lots and lots of bears. Dryads now getting added as well. Hippogriff being added across over here. Demon Hunter just wants to get to level 5 as we're coming across into the center here. All right, going after all of these units. It looks as though the bandit's going to get taken down. Assassin going to get cleaned up as well. Rejuvenation on that bear as the remaining units here going to get cleaned up. Hippogriff is keeping track of the armies as the Demon Hunter here is almost level 5 as well. Keeper of the Grove going to be the big difference, sitting at level 2. And we are perhaps, are we going to train up a third hero? I would not believe so, not in a Night Elf mirror match like this, as the Demon Hunter cleans up the remaining units here. All right, the Druids of the Claw are regenerating more mana while staying in Druid form. I actually like this bit of play. Also, we are looking at weapons and armor upgrades coming in from Lawliet. Meanwhile, Foggy also doing the Wellspring upgrade, so those Moon Wells will be, are we going to see a Lightning Shield finish off? Yep, a Lightning Shield finishing off one of his own units there. A bit of just not paying attention. Vampiric Aura, in addition to Thorn's Aura, that is actually a big deal as Foggy now, well, decimating his own army to raise morale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and look up Decimate. I believe that's part of the Roman army. They would kill 1 out of every 10 soldiers to raise morale. Not quite sure how that works, but you get rid of the weakest so that there is more room for the stronger units. The stronger units being the bears and the dryads. Back across over here, Hippogriff. In the air, the Hippogriffs are upgraded 1-1. Bears are currently upgraded 1-0. Wellspring upgrade not yet even started. Meanwhile, you can see the Wellspring upgrade is done here for Foggy. Foggy gonna have a bit more mana in those Moonwells. They refill faster and have a higher capacity, meaning fighting at home is gonna be just that much better. Well, what can you really do? You can build an army strictly of bears. 50 over 50 supply compared to 50 over 60. All right, Vampiric Aura. Not only is 10% of the damage you are dealing reflected back to you, 10% of the damage being dealt to you is getting healed back onto your own units. That is going to be a significant problem as here we go into the fight. Here we are. There's a mana burn. There's a roar. And are the bears going to go into bear form? Not quite sure. I haven't seen that yet. Are we going to see there's an abolish magic. There's another abolish magic. One to remove the rejuvenation, one to remove the entangle, as we are still looking at both sides, still trying to engage here. All right, another bear, and we are straight up engaging onto the Ancient of War in that front position. No Staff of Preservation. Wait, nope, there it is. There's the Staff of Preservation. Foggy also having a couple of illusions. The units are now looking to back off, and it looks like Lawliet, gonna lose a bear. That bear should have been backing off. Instead, it went forward and ended up falling at the hands of the Demon Hunter. 46 over 50 supply. Not quite sure how Lawliet is going to recover from this at all. This is not looking good for him. Where is he going to be traveling to next? Back across here, gold mines still have, what is that? 6 minutes left worth of mining without running out of gold. But with the armies being near equal, I can imagine them needing to set up an expansion sometime soon. Both armies very, very substantial, and whoever is fighting at home is going to have a tremendous advantage. Meanwhile, 2-2 upgrades underway for Lawliet. Foggy may already be at 2-2 upgrades. Where is Foggy's units? Foggy's in the Goblin Zeppelin. Here we go. Demon Hunter Bears 2-1 upgrades as the Goblin Shredder quickly gets taken out. All right, Demon Hunter not able to finish things off here. You can see that there is one Hippogriff getting absolutely slow poisoned right now. The Dryad, not going to name her Lunara, but doing a good job just throwing those spears and getting that slow poison on that 2-2 upgraded Hippogriff. Lawliet does have an expansion currently being built as more Dryads and Archers are going to be making their way. This is going to be a split issue here. Lawliet needing to find a way to protect his expansion as it's under construction while making sure that this Goblin Zeppelin doesn't deal too much damage. Dryads are here. 2-1 upgrades compared to 2-2. Archers are now down over here. Meanwhile, Chimera Roost are being added as well. So we are going to be looking at dual Chimera Roost to eat through all of those bears. Problem is that Foggy doesn't really have the necessary economy to really do that much damage or be able to at least train up that many chimeras. All right, back across over here. Goblin Sapplers, is it just going to get taken? Oh no, Sappering himself up against that Druid of the Claw. Not quite sure what that was about. Rarely ever see that happen. But yeah, Demon Hunter alongside the Goblin Zeppelin dropping straight up onto that Tree of Life. Tree of Life taken down as we see a bit of, well, Orb of Venom not going to do damage over time, but that is still, what, 50 some odd damage on the minimum after Roar. 42 on the low end even without Roar. So that Goblin Zeppelin has to be extremely careful. If this Goblin Zeppelin gets destroyed when there's no able way for the units to perhaps hit the ground, that is going to be a complete swing of the game. All right, coming back across over here, Moonwell, rather full Moonwell, going to get focused down. Ancient of Wonders going to get taken down as well. Right, as a bear gets stabbed, a Preservation Home to try and do a bit of something. Mana Burn, there you go, 57 mana gone. As we are now looking at a Scroll of Town Portal trying to get the units away. There it goes. Is it going to be able to get away? Yes, it will. As back over here, we are adding a third Chimera. I do not know where Foggy is getting all of this gold for his economy, but he is able to somehow do it. Lawliet is actually holding back, purposely not getting any additional units right now to stay in low upkeep. All right, now going into low upkeep. All right, Dryads are being added. No real way for me to tell if he knows about the Chimera Roost down over here in the corner. But with Dryads, he does have the necessary counter to deal with them. Will they stick around long enough? That is going to be a major question indeed, as Lawliet is still sitting at level 5, and with no additional experience means that he has not taken out any of Foggy's units once he got to level 5. Dryads once more are sitting at 2-2 compared to 2-2. Ancient of Wars are in position. Are those Chimeras? Yep, Chimeras are now being brought in, and that Chimera is also, well, that Chimera also does have Roar on him, as we are going to be going into an engagement. Oh, big damage being dealt across the board. Quickly taken down. Hippogriffs going straight after the Chimeras as the bears need to get into position. All right, Scrolls of Healing trying to counteract. You can see all of the damage being dealt, and well, nope, there goes one bear, there goes two bears of Lawliet. But however, there are still plenty of bears down here on the south. A lot of damage being dealt. Hippogriffs finishing off all the Chimeras, and there is nothing left for them to attack now. All right, a new Chimera now arriving to the party, only to get pecked apart. As you can see, the bears are going after all of those units here. Chimera 2-2 upgrades. It doesn't seem to really matter as Demon Hunter gets level 6. All right. Are we going to perhaps see Superman come into play here? That is going to be a big deal as the Potion of Greater Healing now used. All right, Demon Hunter now going after the units here. Are we going to see how come there is no Metamorphosis? That is what I am wondering right now. Metamorphosis would have been perfect. Moonwells not being used. Rejuvenation not yet being used. There you go. There's the Rejuvenation as the Ancient of War. Demon Hunter now trying to chase after. All right, Foggy's own Ancient of War. Demon Hunter now chasing after some units. Archers. Demon Hunter unable to get in front right there. There's an Ancient of Wind making its way over. And what is happening across the board? Demon Hunter still trying to chase. Demon Hunter still chasing off over here. Level 5 on the Demon Hunter. Are we going to perhaps see another Mana Burn? There's another Mana Burn there. As you see now, Foggy going to be losing Entangle there. All right, not quite sure why we didn't see Metamorphosis yet. Ranged chaos damage, always a good thing, as we now see the Chimeras back home. All right, the Hippogriffs were able to do their job, sitting at 48 over 70 compared to 49 over 70 right now. And Foggy, pretty much what happened in this game is that Foggy ended up losing a lot of gold to upkeep, and now he is a little bit behind. Demon Hunter also sitting at 6 is gonna be a very big deal here, as the Dryads are sitting at 2-2 upgrades. No sign of 3-3 upgrades though, as we're sitting at 48 over 60 or 70. compared to 49 over 70. So both sides sitting with very, very comparable armies. Keeper of the Grove really, if it got to level 4, would have made a big difference with that additional reflection damage. Demon Hunter now currently invisible, running out across the map. Let's see where he's going to be traveling to next. This Demon Hunter still back down across over here. Goblin Zeppelin overhead. Slow Poison cannot affect that Goblin Zeppelin. Tome of Intelligence off over there. Is it going to get spotted? Meanwhile, down across over here, you can see the Demon Hunter still wandering around. And did that Demon Hunter notice that something was amiss? All right, Lawliet back down across over here. Where is the Hippogriffs? Hippogriffs are right there. There's a Mana Burn. Keeper of the Grove in a little bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to entangle? That is the question here, as he neither gets another Mana Burn off. Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter now, as the Demon Hunter just going after the units. 150 point Mana Burn versus 92, as the damage is now finally done. Moonwell has been used up. Roar on the Chimera. Chimera is dealing tremendous damage once more. A minimum of, 92 damage? Minimum of 92 damage onto a bear, which takes additional magic damage from those chimeras. Back across over here, Foggy has already moved his Tree of Eternity. Same thing for Lawliet. Ancient Protectors are in position. The main gold mines have been mined out. As mentioned earlier, Dryads, Bears, Chimeras now making a bit of a move here. Hippogriff is off over here as well, as we should be seeing, Ancient Protector should be rooting itself. Not quite sure why it hasn't done so yet. As there you see the Hippogriff now going to be looking to back off. All right, Ancient of War quickly taken down. As we are now going into, late game. Very, very rare to see late game in a Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match. But the big problem is that Lawliet cannot allow this game to get too late. The longer this game goes, the better it is going to be for Foggy, as the Keeper of the Grove hits 4 and then eventually 5. If he even goes for level 3 Thorns Aura over Entangle, just because Dryads will be abolishing that Entangle, that reflection damage is going to be rather high. The Demon Hunter going to be taking, somewhere close to 15 to 20 damage per attack every time he attacks. And that's all of that being reflected back on. Also, the Bears are going to be doing the same exact thing as well. So, and that's not even considering the Vampiric Aura on the Keeper of the Grove. Now, we'll see whether or not these players will, or these units will be able to engage here. Oh, the Hippogriff going straight after the other Hippogriffs now. There's the engagement back down across over here. Bears are in position. Some Bears unable to engage. Actually, no, perfect line of Bears. All of them able to engage here. A very good concave, as the Metamorphosis on the Demon Hunter now attacking back. Very, very strong. However, he is entangled. He is going to be forced to back off here. There's a rejuvenation, and now he is engaging from the back line. He is doing significant damage with that attack, and also dealing full damage as well across the board. All right, Metamorphosis doing so much damage there. Dryad now getting taken down. Bears may end up getting taken out as well. Hippogriffs finishing off units, as the Demon Hunter is just looking to finish off more and more units here. That is actually the perfect counter to try and stop that Vampire, or the Thorns Aura, making the Metamorphosis a range attack. All right, bear after bear is going to be falling. There goes one bear. Oh, another bear could get taken down. Lawliet is now backing off. That Demon Hunter dealing significant damage. Demon Hunter down to 106, down to 58, able to survive. And this may end up becoming a Scroll of Town Portal issue. No, it is not going to become a Scroll of Town Portal issue. He's just going to be able to chase after all those units now, as the Demon Hunter is going after this last bear. All right, this bear does not have Thorns Aura. Nope, yes it does. Now as the Demon Hunter and the Keeper of the Grove does come back over to reinforce. Lawliet with 2 extremely low hit point bears, sitting at 43 over 70 compared to 39 over 70. Better use of Staff of Preservation. The only real difference right now, as you can see, these units need to get healed back up, and in a hurry. Demon Hunter here, rejuvenation going to be coming across the board. Wait, there's a rejuvenation. There's a rejuvenation. There's a rejuvenation. This guy should get a Demon Hunter needs a rejuvenation as well. Not quite sure why he isn't getting one. Perhaps there isn't. There he goes. As Lawliet is already back up to 50 over 70 compared to 45 over 70. All right, that metamorphosis made a very big difference. We'll see if it makes a big difference in this upcoming fight. Mana burn, both sides. Slow poison now. Demon Hunter, who's going to end up taking more damage? Demon Hunter looking to engage. He gets entangled. No abolish magic. Looking to back off once again. Just too far of a forward position. Rejuvenation coming back across. Roar, Staff of Preservations on both sides, I believe, as the Demon Hunter is still sitting at level 5 on both sides. Or still sitting level 5 here. No metamorphosis. This Demon Hunter, or this Druid of the Claw, is going to be forced to back off. There's another Roar. Demon Hunter still in that front line. Is he going to see another mana burn there? He could go into Metamorphosis anytime soon. He has level 3 evasion. He also has immolation, but I doubt we will actually see that, as the level 8 Demon Hunter with minimum of 50 damage per attack going to be finishing off unit after unit. All right, Demon Hunter coming back across over here, going after Dryads, Bears, and now looking to back off here. Individual units just getting picked apart as Lawliet's Demon Hunter may end up getting taken down. Nope, takes on a Bear first and is now looking to get away. Down to 78 hit points, down to 60 hit points, and he will end up surviving. I do not... Oh, well, nope. Demon Hunter of Foggy does get to level 6, maybe because of these extra hippogriffs that were hanging out for no real reason. All of the creep camps on the map have been cleared out. Lawliet needing a rejuvenation and needing it badly. There he goes. Perhaps going to get a rejuvenation onto that Demon Hunter. As you can see, mana was given to the Bears, and then the Bears will be able to heal up that Demon Hunter once the time is right. All right, 125 mana needed. Bears are out. Where is the rejuvenation? That Demon Hunter definitely needs it. There it goes. It is started once more, as Lawliet will be in a sticky situation. He's going to have to try and rebuild his army. He's been saving his units pretty consistently, as Foggy is now down to 41 over 70. Back down across over here, Demon Hunter dropping double circlets of nobility, using the remaining Moonwells. Looks like he is going to be ready to go again. Another rejuvenation could be useful here. Does he have enough mana for it? Yes, he does. There it goes. There's that final rejuvenation, as these Bears will be turning into bear form in just a moment. We are looking at a 50 supply army by Lawliet. Meanwhile, Foggy sitting at 45 over 70. There's the reveal. And you can see that these units are all in position. Level 2 Thorns are a big deal. Demon Hunter at, 1,250 hit points, rather high compared to, now 1175. Just sold a Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Most likely picked up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Yes, he did. And the problem, though, is the damage difference. All right, Demon Hunter now coming across over here, plus 25 damage. Demon Hunter in position, and now getting ensnared. There is Metamorphosis on both sides, going after the Tree of Eternity, just straight after the Tree of Eternity. If he does get this down, he can be perhaps just Scroll of Town Portal away. Metamorphosis means you're dealing chaos damage, and with chaos damage, you are going to be able... Wow, that's going to be... Whoa! Wow. Oh, a second too early on the Scroll of Town Portal. Foggy would have lost it, but instead keeps his unit alive. He needed 1, maybe 2 more attacks to keep his units alive there. 54 over 70 right now. As you can see, back down over here. Oh, Goblin Sappers. Lawliet getting Goblin Sappers. Don't even ask. Oh, Hippogriff was able to bring those in. And you can see that, well, Tree of Eternity, well, no longer. There goes 1. There goes 2. And this is pretty much going to be for everything. Demon Hunter engaging, getting in some attacks onto the Demon Hunter as he was retreating. Now, the longer this game goes, the better it will be for Lawliet. He knows that he has gold coming in. His opponent has none. So as long as he does not die here with this Demon Hunter, he will be fine. With Moonwells backing him up, it will be difficult to finish him off. Staff of Preservation doesn't even work any longer because you don't have a town hall. Actually, no, wait. I think it just takes you to another building. Anyways, Demon Hunter now engaging back across over here. Keeper of the Grove now looking to back off. You can see the bears are just absolutely pushing, fighting next to Moonwells. Very, very good. Well, somehow Foggy is able to have a lot more higher hit point units. Lawliet losing one there. Demon Hunter trying to chase now. Both sides just in full retreat. Lawliet going after the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove now backing off again. Lawliet going after the remaining units. Demon Hunter up to level 9 as this one drew to the claw down to 35 hit points. He may get finished off here in just a moment as the remaining bears are getting cleaned up. All right, reflection damage is going to be a big issue here as the bears are falling left and right. Demon Hunter, is he going to be able to pick up anything? No, he does not have anything to really heal up. As you see, a Staff of Preservation saving a unit there. Foggy is he going to be able to mana burn that? No, he finishes off another unit, mana burning the Keeper of the Grove. Supply is at 29 over 70. Demon Hunter at 251. Are we going to see a rejuvenation? That Demon Hunter down to 156, 129, 600, 216, and now that rejuvenation may be the difference as the Demon Hunter now going back to chase the other way. Demon Hunter down to 241 hit points compared to a 435 and growing. This Demon Hunter trying to escape, and it looks as though, well, no, it is just a simple foot race here as the Demon Hunter now chasing once more. Supply count 28 over 70 compared to 12 over 60. The two heroes, the last remaining units for Foggy, in addition to perhaps a handful of wisps, Ancients of Lore being brought into fight. And now Lawliet knows, you know what, I don't need to engage. Let me just slowly rebuild my army. I have Ancient of Wonders. I can buy some items. I am going to be in a good spot. And I think this is pretty much going to be the game now as the Demon Hunter heading back off to the north. Demon Hunter here. Is he going to pick up a Potion of Invulnerability, get rejuvenated? Anything? Not quite sure what that Demon Hunter is really waiting for. Perhaps just trying to outweight his opponent. There you have it. A little bit of damage coming across. There's a bit of an engagement. Potion of Mana as, well, he is going to be able to use Metamorphosis here in just a moment. Where's the rejuvenation? There it is. As the rejuvenation going to be coming across, slowly regenerating those hit points. He should be going into bear form. Yes, he does. There is a back Moonwell in order to be just healed back up. There you go. Lawliet ready to go. He should have enough mana to go into Metamorphosis at the right time. Here's the engagement. He needs a Dryad for that Abolish Magic because of the Entangle. And there you have it. Both sides still fighting. Demon Hunter in a great spot, though. Slow Poison, Vampiric Aura. Foggy says GG as we have a 34-minute marathon match between Lawliet and Foggy. We are all tied up at 1 game apiece. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.